I think this is going to be the corniest video on my channel. Well, this is the quality of humor you came here for, right? Hi friends, welcome to today's video. Thank you for stopping by if we have not met. Hi, my name is Tanya, and I don't normally stand in cornfields, but if you did not know, I live in southern Minnesota, and the one positive about living on a homestead that is surrounded on all sides by cornfields is that there is no lack of corn. This time of year where we live, we have lots of sweet corn stands and just all the corn things, because again, we are surrounded by cornfields all around us and we're a farming town. So in today's video, I thought I would take you and just show you. I'm going to make a quick corn chowder slow cooker recipe, and if you're interested, I just felt like it's been kind of getting more fall where we are. It's actually chilly and I'm here for it, and I wanted to try out making a corn recipe, and it's nice that it's in a slow cooker. You can obviously do this on the stove, but I just thought I would share it with you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you for stopping by. I also want to say thank you to the people who have recently subscribed. I really appreciate it, and we're getting really close, hopefully close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you'd like to join my channel, I'd really appreciate it. Click subscribe down below. But let's get into today's video, and yeah.
So we were very fortunate. This batch here of sweet corn was grown down the road from us. Like I said, we are in farm country, so we are surrounded mainly by corn and soy farmers. And I've also been learning, because I'm new to this whole farming, farm town life, is that there's also different kinds of corn, obviously, in different varieties. There's corn that's grown for like non-food purposes, and there's food that's grown for animals, and corn that's grown like sweet corn. So this obviously was sweet corn, and a really nice neighbor down the road, as like a welcome to the area, they came and gave us sweet corn. And so this was grown down the street from us. It was so sweet. And at the time that I'm recording this today, actually, another woman that we had met at our Bible study, they're also farmers, and she just gifted us 2 dozen ears of corn. So we definitely have corn aplenty, and the kids really love it. We like just making like corn on the cob as well, just cooking it and seasoning and things like that. I'm trying to see what other corn recipes I can come up with, but the kids are just so excited about getting all this corn from neighbors and new friends and things like that. So they love it, and they love helping out. It's been so fun.
It looks like gold, and it's sweet corn.
It is. It's very pretty.
That's what I'm making.
You're making yours?
A lady corn.
It looks
this
very...
is man corn.
Oh, if it's like that?
What?
It's very pretty.
Gold corn. Sweet corn tastes so delicious. It just by looking at it, it looks so gold and like actual pure gold. Lady corn.
Wow.
Watch.
Very cool.
And then the other stuff, I did the same thing too.
Very cool.
Or sweet corn.
As always, I will try to link the pin that I found on Pinterest. That was kind of the inspiration for this recipe. I didn't exactly follow everything, pretty much, but I think I didn't have celery, which we're not big celery people, but it still turned out fine. So obviously the first thing is to like shuck your corn, or to cut it. I can use words. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I just cut the corn. I think I ended up using 3 or 4 stalks. Now, the only thing I will say about this recipe and how things ended up is that I would add a little bit of pepper, because I think if you balance, because this is sweet corn, so it is obviously kind of, as the name suggests, sweeter. So I would add almost a little bit more pepper next time that I cook this. But once you've added this to your slow cooker, put that in. You can obviously, of course, use frozen corn as well. You don't have to use fresh. But again, we were fortunate we got some. I was so excited because these were carrots that were actually from our garden. If you saw my last video, our garden did not do well. We had severe flooding in the area. Then the deer ate whatever would survive the flooding. So we pretty much had nothing. And I happened to just kind of throw some carrot seeds, which were the best, in our strawberry patch, and actually a bunch of carrots grew. So that's the only thing that we've had luck with. But thankfully we were able to use the carrots for this recipe. So I think I'm also not a great carrot puller outer. I found out because I ended up kind of breaking these in half. I think this is about 2 carrots worth. Again, I am not an expert. I'll try to link the recipe down below. But you could also use like little baby carrots if you wanted, any kind of carrot really. But this is what I had on hand. Then, of course, garlic. I ended up just using, I think, 2 or 3 little pieces of garlic. I love garlic, it's so delicious. But, you know, let garlic tell you. You feel the garlic amount with your heart, how much you really need or want in your recipe. But yeah, I also feel like this recipe is pretty adaptable. You can add different things in, or obviously you can always do that anyway, but I just thought like you can definitely add, you could even add a few other things as well. Obviously, I think the recipe also called for celery, which I did not have. It also calls for potatoes, and I kind of feel like the potatoes are nice because it makes it a little bit more heartier. You could even, I don't know, I just really liked it. So I added in, I think it was 3 potatoes is what I ended up going with. But I ended up cooking this on low. I think it was for about 6 or 7 hours. I kind of just left it all day, and then we had it for dinner. But obviously, you could also cook it on high. And then there is some dairy elements you'll see later, but you can opt out and not use the dairy as well. But I enjoyed it, kind of made it a little bit more creamier. Or you can do dairy alternatives if that's something that you and your family need. I was also really proud. This is a little onion that actually we also grew in our garden, so it actually survived. And we had a few that we pulled in the spring that we got, and we dried them, and they were in our garage. So I kind of grew a few things, so something at least came from our garden. But hopefully next year we will do a little bit better.
All right, do 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of this.
Mm-hmm. Shake it out, good. Yep, just sprinkle it on there. Good. And then do 1 bay leaf.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Am I taking a video?
Yes. Just
I
your
don't
hands
have a
or
video.
do.
Can I help?
Yep, put it in
For
there.
1?
Yep, that's good.
Can I help? Can I put 2?
Yes, put it in.
Okay.
Just,
Hey.
all right. I'll do 1 more.
Each do 1.
All right. Okay, right there.
So that's a lot of water.
All right, pour it in.
Pour
Pour it. Yep, just pour it in. It's okay. Good job.
Okay.
Right, move
Okay,
over.
let me get it straight. That's heating a lot of water. 4 cups.
All right.
How it smells so good. Can I smell it? Oh.
So as you heard, my kids thought it smelled pretty great before we even cooked anything. I just thought that was a fun little clip. But it also talked about, so after we've cooked it for a while, we add in, this is after the 6 to 7 hours, we added in a little bit of butter, and then you could do half and half or milk. To be honest, I can't even remember which one I added. Either one of those would work, and you just mix everything up and let it sit for a little bit. But yeah, then I just ended up putting into bowls. Again, the only thing that I would say is once I tasted it was good, but it felt a little bit sweeter to me. I ended up adding some herbs to it. I had some fresh dill, which was a wonderful addition. I would also just add more pepper because I feel like I ended up going back and just sprinkling some on top. But even black pepper or red pepper, I think would be great. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check it out, especially if you have a lot of corn right now. You can make this easily in the crock pot and have delicious dinner for a few nights, actually.